Was squishing milky cornflakes. Welcome back to Monkey Boys Toys. Welcome back to the sofa. Thanks very much for joining me again. Here's an orange stegosaurus to look at. And a green one. So this week I think I would like to show you a few new figures that I've got. And Skeletor. What? Skeletor, why are you wandering through the middle of my shop?
Sorry, Monkey Boy. I was miles away. I'm feeling a bit glum today.
Oh, why's that?
Well, tell me, Monkey Boy, do you think my channel is any good?
What, your Skeletor channel?
Yes.
I think it's alright, Skeletor, yeah. I mean, it's a bit rude in places, but other than that, I think it's okay. Why?
Well, do you think I deserve more than 200 subscribers?
Well, that's hard to say, Skeletor, but I mean, I would like to think so, perhaps, yes. Why is that?
Well, it's just that my subscriber count is growing very, very slowly, and I'm getting quite depressed about it.
Oh, well, I'll put a link to your channel in the description of this video, and I'll ask viewers if they wouldn't mind subscribing to your channel and sharing it with their friends. Would that be alright?
Yes, Monkey Boy. Do it immediately.
Well, I'm not going to do it immediately, Skeletor, because I'm in the middle of a video, but I'll do it when I post the video, alright?
Yes.
Okay, well, I need to get on. Is that alright?
Yes, I'm going to go and sulk in a corner.
Alright, Skeletor. See you later.
Yes, bye.
Right. Okay, guys. So let's remove the Stegosauri from the shot there and bring in the first item that I'd like to show you, which is this. It is the DC Comics Designer Series Supergirl figure. Now, this was designed by, or the look of this character rather, was designed by the award-winning Canadian comics artist, writer and animator Darwin Cooke. Now, unfortunately, Darwin died in 2016 at the age of 53, but he was quite famous for his retro-style characterizations and designs, and this Supergirl figure is based off of his design. Now, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of Supergirl. This isn't my favourite representation of her, if I'm honest. I think she looks better in some other designs, but nevertheless, this was quite cool. And what I liked about this was coming included with the figure is Crypto the Superdog and Streaky the Super Cat, which I thought were nice little inclusions. I mean, they're not really accessories as such because they're characters in their own right. So I was really looking forward to getting this actually. So this will be the first item to show you today. There's nothing much to look at on the back. It just shows you some of the other characters that were designed by Darwin Cooke. We've got Batman there, and of course, names escaping me, Harley Quinn. So yeah, there you go. And as you can see, they're sort of quite retro-y looking. They're quite highly stylized. Oh look, it said Harley Quinn at the bottom there. So if only I could read. So there we go. This is number 2 in the series. And yeah, there we go. It's Supergirl. Quite a nice little figure. This will go with the rest of my DC Comics collection. So let's remove that and have a look at the next figure that I've got, which is the DC Multiverse Superman Hush figure from McFarlane Toys. Now, long-time viewers of the channel may think that I've shown this before. I did show a Superman Hush figure before, but it was the gold label version. And this is the standard version. Now, there are some differences which I'll point out. The first noticeable difference will be the face sculpt. So this is the quite a stoic looking face sculpt for this figure. If I bring in the gold label version just here, we can see that we've got quite an angry looking Superman. Now this gold label version came packaged with an extra pair of hands and a poison ivy accessory which you could fit around his neck. But aside from that, the bodies, the bucks for these figures are the same. So the only difference being the head sculpt on the figure. The standard version that I've got here doesn't come with the poison ivy. It just comes with a pair of hands in the flying pose. But interestingly, this does come with a flight stand. Now, if you can see just behind the spare hands there, you can see a flight stand. Now, it's a bit unusual for them not to. Well, I don't know if it's unusual, but it's certainly unfortunate that they didn't include a flight stand with the gold label version, which just came with a normal stand. and that's a bit disappointing, because the flight stand is obviously very handy for characters that fly, such as Supergirl, Superman, and so forth. So the fact that they've included a flight stand with the standard version but not with the gold label version is a bit of a mystery. But anyway, so there you go. If you guys are thinking about getting yourself a Hush Superman, there are the differences. If you want just a standard looking one, then the standard release will do you just fine. They've both got the same amount of articulation, 22 points. If we flip them around to the back, we can see that the standard version has a black and white image, and the gold label version here that I've shown previously has got a colour image on the back, but other than that it's more or less the same image. There is more detail on the black and white image, it must be said. But anyway, there we go. So today's figure is the McFarlane DC Multiverse Hush Superman. Taking that away, and the last figure that I've got to show you today, now I wasn't going to pick this up, but I did, and it's the McFarlane DC Multiverse DC vs Vampires Green Lantern figure. Now I really just picked this up for completion's sake. As many of you know, my focus for DC characters is Supergirl, Superman, Batman and the Joker. I don't have any other Green Lantern figures, and I wasn't actually going to get this one, but I looked at a couple of videos online, and it does look really cool. And as you can see here, it is a fantastic sculpt. We've got a lovely green sort of flame effect on his hair and around his shoulders, and also on his hand here. So I picked this up really to complete the Vampires line, because it was the only one left that I didn't have. If we flip it round to the back, it's got some of the best artwork in the series. That's a fantastic image there of Hal Jordan as a vampire, and we can see the green energy swirling around him there, so that's a quality image. So that's the third figure that I picked up recently, which I thought you guys might like to have a look at. This again is the gold label version, so whether they will bring out a standard version later down the line, I don't know. But again, this one's got 22 points of articulation, as most of these DC Multiverse figures do. If I just tilt the camera up, we can just bring back in the other items from today. So here we've got the Hush Superman figure, and of course the DC Designer Series Supergirl, designed by Darwin Cook. So there are the three items that I've got to show you today. I hope you enjoyed some of those. Thanks for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, please do give it a thumbs up and share it with any other milky cornflakes you may know. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and please do leave me a comment and let me know what you thought of today's figures. Once again, if you could please subscribe to Skeletor's channel and share his videos with your minions, that would be greatly appreciated, because he's quite sad about the state of affairs. So let's see if we can cheer Skeletor up and get him some more subscribers before Christmas. That would be wonderful. But anyway, that's about it for this week. I'm going to make like a shepherd and get the flock out of here. See you later. Bye.